Hello shell buddies and welcome back to the Eshway Bijou channel. Today we're going to continue on with our spring and summer shell chasing series, and we're still in St. Augustine. It is the afternoon of us going to Villano Beach and checking around there for some shells. Now we're at a slightly different spot, kind of almost across from where we were at, and Paul calls this place Strombus Island. Look at he's looking at us. There's his eye stalks right there. See him?
Yeah.
There's a nice Stromby. This is literally the sketchiest thing I've ever done to go shelling. It's a live pair.
Oh!
It's time for part 2 of our spring and summer shell chasing series, and we're still in St. Augustine. Now we're going to a place that's called Strombus Sandbar with a fella named Paul who's from the Jacksonville Shell Club. And I'm just going to say it, this is literally the sketchiest thing I've ever done to go shelling somewhere.
We're going to have to wade all the way across over to there?
That sandbar is where we're going to go.
Okay.
Yeah, you heard John right. We're going to have to wade across some water. Now, in preparation for this, we were under the impression that the water was only going to be waist deep. If you're 7 feet tall, maybe. Oh yeah, it's shallow right over here if we don't cross. There's a bunch of stuff and oysters and all kinds of stuff. Cool. Barb, did you guys see the dolphins?
No.
Straight out from where we were, there was some jumping when we got here.
He wasn't kidding when he said deep water, was he?
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Of course, low tide isn't until 3:13 this afternoon. We're here a bit early. So we may have to wait for it to recede in order to be able to get across there. I'm having to do Google Maps a little differently because this is not an actual address that you can put in. But I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. This is the St. Augustine Inlet. This is Villano Beach, where John and I were earlier in the day, and we tried shelling here and we didn't have a ton of luck. And where we're going to be shelling now is this big sand spit here. This is what Paul calls Strombus Island or Strombus Sandbar. It's off the backside of Anastasia Island, which we're told the shelling was good here. But when we looked, there was just really not a lot of parking that was altogether too close. So we're thinking, okay, well, we don't have to go very far here because we're parked along the road, basically right here. I'm going to zoom this in a little bit more and show you what we were getting into here. Now, we're here, parked over here. We're going to start some shelling here, but then we're going to cross this little bit of water right here by this and get across to this big giant sandbar. The only trouble with that is this water right through here, you don't have to go through deep water very far, but let me tell you, it is deep. In this little section here, we're expecting waist deep, and we ended up more like chest high at the point where we went across it. And it was to the point where I couldn't really touch the bottom with just barely hitting the tips of the walker and like my tiptoes. And yeah, this was literally the sketchiest thing ever that I have done to go shelling. And if I had known ahead of time it was quite that deep, I might not have done it. I'm glad we brought towels to sit on for the ride home. Yeah. We're getting wet today.
Now look at that scoop.
That's a scoop right there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
What?
Fossil olives all over this place. Look at this. Rip rock fill full of it. Look at them all.
Does it come up?
I don't know how. They're all right there.
I'm checking, Paul. Sorry.
Oysters, fossil oysters.
I got my my noodle.
I got a noodle in the van, but I didn't bring it. Boy, this is a little sketchy over here, though. Not gonna lie. Look at that. Little weird oyster there.
So banged up.
Well, I'm picking up little weird oysters. Stuff that we don't normally see at home. Barb, let's get a boat.
Triple, double it.
Probably one of the sketchier places we've ever come, hon.
Yep.
As far as getting to the water.
Some kind of passenger.
Yeah, it was a little Pass-A-Grille rocks reminiscent.
Down here. Imagine that was treacherous for you.
It isn't easy.
Right.
There's big quahog.
Holler.
I get all of those we want.
Woo!
Look for quahogs here.
So far, not much yet. Kind of hard to see through it. It's a little murky. Well, don't forget, guys, the easiest access to this place is at 3:13 at dead low negative 1.1 feet tide. We're probably an hour and a half early for that.
Then we gotta get
And we got to get back.
That's what I was thinking. So, what do you think about that?
I'm going to see how sketchy it is walking for me and how shifty things are under my feet. And if I don't think I can make it,
What's in your bag? Is anything that can get wet? Because it's hanging down.
yeah, the water bottle's in there, which is fine. And then I've got my batteries and my GoPro bagged already.
Ooh.
Got my
You're a professional.
keys bagged too. So
Sweet.
pretty muddy. Pretty muddy stuff. What do we got here? Oh, wow. This is a cool oyster. This looks like it's still closed. That's fun. This reminds me of South Carolina so much.
Yeah.
Down by Hilton Head, yeah. There's a big old eastern oyster right there. Covers some kind of crinoid or something there.
Oh
Or worms, maybe. Yeah, that's kind of these are gonna stink, these buggers. These guys are gonna smell. Fluff mud always smells.
Fluff mud.
Yep. P-L-U-F-F. Pluff mud, but pronounce it fluff mud. Now, South Carolinians know that term, fluff mud. It's the way that we refer to muddy type sandbars that oysters like because they can catch the detritus and little bits of stuff that kind of filter past it, because oysters are filter feeders and they don't always like the cleanest, nicest spots. And this is what we called it in South Carolina, was fluff mud. And it was very common to see this because there was a big tide swing there too. Whenever you'd go kayaking in the Spartina grass and the rivers and stuff like that, when the tide would go out, these huge oyster bars would be exposed and they're covered with this exact same kind of grime and detritus. We call it fluff mud. Fluff mud and oysters is all there was in South Carolina for the most part. Lots of oysters.
There used to be a huge colony of Florida rocktail in that area, but I haven't seen them in a while.
Oh, I love those. We don't find those too often at home. Gosh, for a second I thought I was seeing a turtle shell over there.
Could be. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Really?
Or at least pieces of turtles.
Well, let's go look. If it's a turtle, I want to see that.
My most interesting find here was a woman's purse.
Nice. Was there any money in it?
No, they've taken her money, but they threw the whole thing at the head on.
Oh, gosh, if I had known it was quite this mucky though, I think I might have worn my boots. I'm gonna watch out for oysters. They can cut you up to ribbons. Hey! There's a nice Strombie right there.
Oh, baby!
And chocolate on the inside too. Nice Strombie. Awesome.
A small oyster grill, Atlantic oyster grill. Very nice. Where you have oysters, you'll have oyster grills. Okay, since I
You take us all the best places, Paul.
Yeah, where Sally?
Oh yeah, look off oyster drill. Nice.
This one, this boy.
Wasn't it? Didn't you find it? Oh, did you have
Yes, I just found a fighting.
Oh my God, beautiful. That's nice, but it's nothing compared to the ones over there.
Oh, I'm betting over there is walloping good, but it's getting there is the trouble.
The ones that crabs have taken off over there and brought over here.
Makes sense. This is shape shelling. You aren't going to find anything by color right now. Oh, did you get a rock snail? Nice. Rock snails are going to be cool, cleaned up too. That's a good one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey.
Awesome. Oh, cool. Florida rock snails, or Stremanita hemistoma, are found in other parts of Florida, but they're just not all that common on the Gulf Coast, which is why we don't see them very often in my neck of the woods. They are actually gastropod and bivalve eaters. They'll feed on barnacles, other shells, and their snail eggs leave that kind of cool little purple casing you see there on the right. There's a little quahog pair right there.
Did you find?
A little quahog pair.
Ah.
I got a fighting conch.
You know what?
What?
Stick a fork in here.
At this point, John is not impressed. It's dirty, things kind of smell. He feels like we could find what we're finding back at home. And I can't say I disagree. I mean, I agree with where he's at. But at the same time, I'm also in the space where we've come all this way. We're with the club. It's new. It's different. You know what? I'm going full on. Look, there's a crab.
Yeah, I see.
A little spotted crab. Look at him go. Hey, buddy. Not right where we are. We're going over there.
No, I guess you don't find many here at all because everyone is all excited about finding 500 pounds on 6 pounds.
Be open to adventure, John. Well, that's all right.
The diver said it's quicksand.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to cross that. So let's roll around up here and see if we find anything cool. And if not, we'll go to the state park. And if I can't get across there.
I refuse to get my short trip today on this.
John's just balking at this point. It says he refuses to get his shorts wet in this spot. Okay.
This ain't working.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah, it's fluff muddy out here. Just like South Carolina. Just like it. Hey! Farewell. Oh, no, occupado. Got a hermie.
Yeah.
He got a hermit crab in there.
It's incredibly beautiful.
The hermit crab? Or the... Oh, it was about that big, and it was grimy, and there's a hermie in it, so I just dropped it back down. It wasn't a big one. The ones we got over on Carefree Learner, I think were nicer, Sally.
Oh.
Is that one of the neurites?
Yeah.
Yes, it is one of the neorites. Nice spine. I've been looking for these guys.
Oh, that is a nice one.
Here, you should take that. Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's a beauty.
You'll get more in somebody.
Oh my gosh. Oh, how cool. Another brand new to us shell called the Antillean neorite. Neoritis vulgarans. I'm not great on the pronunciation, sorry guys. So these are interesting little fellas. They're only found on the east coast of Florida. We don't have them on the Gulf at all. Typically, they're found on rocks, under rocks, in intertidal zones, and they tend to bunch up together so that they can graze on algae beds and such, kind of like the stuff that we're finding them in, basically. Now, they also are a little bit like a chestnut turban in that they have a very hard calcified little trap door, their operculum, which keeps them tightly shut up and from drying out when they are stuck exposed in the intertidal zones at low tide. And that is a tinted cantharus or a rock snail. It might be a rock snail. He's a little too big for a cantharus, honestly. And he has a hermit crab in him, too. Well, gracious me. All the good houses are already bought.
I know.
Ooh, what do we got here and here? There's a neorite there and a rock snail. Sweet. Oh, these are going to be crusty buggers. They're going to need some bleaching. Woo. Oh, do we have a live guy? What do we got here? Oh my gosh, this is a huge rock snail with a big crab in it. You guys want to see this. He's nice. Oh, he's pretty.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Rock snails are gorgeous. They're going to be muddy and disgusting here until you get them bleached up. But once you clean them, look at those patterns.
Oh my God.
And look at him.
Yeah.
With the blue on his legs. Man, he's nice. Oh, God, I hate putting that shell back. Dang. I do. I hate putting this back. It's killing me. Killing me. That's the nicest rock snail I've ever found. Man, the oysters are enormous. This is just like South Carolina. It's crazy.
Really?
If you go around Hilton Head and the May River and the Caloosahatchee, you'll get oysters like this all over the place. Oh yeah. Shark tooth hunting territory up that way. Diving in the May River, and boy, they'd pull out some big ones. For those who didn't know this, Charleston is actually a lot like Bone Valley as far as geologically speaking what's going on and what you actually find in some of the layers. They don't get so much megalodon there, but it's more of the angustidens, the slightly older ones, and I've seen divers get them out of the May River like this big, absolutely humongous. So just as an aside, if you do want to go fossil hunting outside of Florida, I would recommend South Carolina in the May River near Bluffton area, and then up in Charleston in some of the salty mud flats like what we're in right now. Alright, so here at this little edge is where all the fun things are. But it's hard to see through this water because we're in the river and it's brackish. What do we got on the bottom here? A little black coquina. That's fun. Put that guy in a tiny jar. John may not be as much into this as I am. I'm thinking this is fun. It's like a puzzle with everything the same color. Oh, it's squishy. Very squishy. Look at some of these oysters though. Gosh. They're just so cool.
Here's one you won't find over on your side, I don't believe. The Atlantic ribbed mussel.
Ooh, that's a big boy too. Wow.
And it's alive, so you'll have
Another new to me shell, the Atlantic ribbed mussel. Very similar to the southern horse mussels that I find here with the purple on the inside. Oh, wow, that's cool to see. I just put back a rock snail this big that had a hermit crab in it.
Oh.
I wanted to cry because it's the nicest rock snail I've ever found.
Where does the wilderness away? We'll get her done, one way or another.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice stout tageless there.
Yeah,
That's a
good
bad boy right
If we're
there.
lucky, we might find some pears over there. I have seen them over there.
Nice. Can we put it in the tiny jar, honey?
You can do whatever you want.
And I also got a nearite.
Oh, what?
A nearite. He's in my bag. He's
Oh,
not
good.
in the
I was going to
jar.
tell you guys that nearites are here.
Yeah, I just found one.
Very good.
I had to throw one back already because I had a Hermie in it, but there's another one in here. There's a small rock snail there, and there's the nearite. Where'd it go?
We're not like the Keys. We don't have about 5 or 6 different species. We only have the one, but it gets pretty cool.
It gets nice and big. I wouldn't have expected they
get
got
bigger
that big.
than that. That's a good size, but they do get bigger.
And that guy, I'm pretty sure, is a rock snail. He's too big to be a cantharus.
It's a small whelk. It's called Gemophos tinctus.
Oh, that's a whelk?
The tinted cantharus.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Okay.
The only way you can tell is it's got a little notch in the aperture. But it does look a lot.
I thought it was a rock snail, but it is a tinted. Okay.
Yep.
See, at home, they get it like this is max size right here. Like that much.
Really?
Yeah, they don't get real big
I've
like
seen
this.
them even bigger than that, but that's a good sized one.
That's pretty cool. All right, I'm digging this. I know it's weird and different and like a 1,000-piece puzzle with every piece the same color, but I am digging it because it is different. If you've ever been to South Carolina, this is what South Carolina is like, especially near the rivers.
Not lately, but I have been. My late wife and I were at Sullivan's Island one day, and I kept feeling all these hard things under my feet. They were all knobbed whelks.
Oh my gosh.
Dozens of them.
I heard Hunting Island State Park is pretty good for the big whelks up there too.
Probably.
Yeah. That mussel looked like a big version of the southern horses that we get at home. Are they purple and shiny inside too?
Which one?
That big mussel you were showing me, are they like the southern horse mussel where they're purple and shiny
No,
inside?
unfortunately, they're a little bit different. They're more iridescent, more pearl-like.
Gotcha.
Like that. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Isn't that
See,
pretty?
there's a little bit of pearlescent going on.
Oh yeah. I kept one or two of my oysters that had that going on. Not many. Most of them are pretty grimy right now, I'm not gonna lie, but
Right, but they will clean up nice. That coating.
but that
of
one's
mud-
gonna clean up good too.
Yeah, those are very good.
Yeah, he's gonna clean up good.
Delicious to eat too.
Yeah.
It's Mercenaria.
Yeah, nice quahogs there. I grabbed a pair already. I got a pair in here already,
Well,
yeah.
thanks, I got one.
Alright. They're
And
pretty
they
common.
gave me all the flat ones, and I made.
Did you get a nice
I do
Mercenaria?
crafts. Do the decoupage on the inside. That one's gonna be really.
That's a
pretty.
big boy. Wow. Really nice. Well, I want to try to get out there.
You can make it, because that's the meat and potatoes over there.
I'm hoping. Well, you can already tell the water's dropped a little since we got here too.
Yeah,
So
it's definitely going out.
I'll just have to keep a close eye on current and whether or not I can actually get across this.
I hope so. Oh, we can help you maybe.
Well, in honesty, if I had figured on this a little differently, I would have brought something that floats that I would have just swam a little behind instead of trying to walk it with the walker, you know?
Yeah. Well, like anywhere, for the first time, you learn a trick or two and then know better what to do.
Oh yeah. John's desperate to find whelks. He wants whelks.
They'll be over there. Now, later on, once we come back, this water will be way out, and there might be additional opportunities to find a whelk.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
There's a moon snail with a little Hermie in him. Woo!
Yeah. A lot of the stuff we'll find here is crabs. I'm not going to lie to you.
Down.
That's it.
A little bit in the ratty, a
Nice.
little ratty.
The colors on there.
But yeah, he's gonna clean up half decent.
Yeah.
He ought to. So this is my first spiky whelk ever. I'm excited about that. Yeah. He's okay. My camera battery just died because I had, forgotten the camera on while we were driving to the place. So we're just getting ready to go across the water and I'm like beep 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 out of juice. So all my batteries are packed up in some Ziploc baggies so I don't get them wet for the crossing. So I don't have footage of me getting across it, but I do have footage of us coming back. And I'm going to tell you something else, too. John outright refused. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't go across it. And there's a good reason for that. We're used to water we can see through, nice clear water, sandy bottom. That is not what this is like. Not even close. Not at all. It's mucky. Everything's got kind of like a fluff mud coating on it, and algae, and you can't really see through the water. So he said, I'm not doing that. He was actually kind of floored that I did. But like I said, I'm already here. I've already come this far. I might as well, have the whole experience. But in hindsight, I also should have brought like a pool noodle or something like that. That would have probably made things a little easier. Now, as we're going across, I'm only like 5'5.5", 5'6", and my friend Barb is only like 5'3". So what was waist deep water for the guys was more like over our chest, this deep for us. And it oh my God, I still can't believe I did this. Oh, I can't believe I didn't have my camera on while I was doing that. That was the sketchiest thing ever. The water was right up to my chest. I know Paul said we had some wading to do, but whoa. Okay, so I've just zoomed in and slowed things down so you can see how high the water is. Sally's a little bit taller than I am. Richard's definitely taller than I am. And you can see that water goes above her elbows almost to her shoulders. It was shoulder high almost for me and Barb. That is so sketchy. That one little spot right there where it's just like all the way up to your chest. And then it comes up and here we are on this big fluff mud sandbar. Where Paul says we're going to find fighting conchs. And he said on the way back it won't be as deep, so it'll be easier. That might be the craziest thing I've ever done for shelling right there. That was nuts. I've never waded through water that deep. I couldn't even touch the bottom with the walker. That was insane. Did he say which way to go to find stuff? That would have been good to know before we went through that water. Holy Moses. And where is John? He isn't going to come over? He's probably mad at me that I did. But, hey, I'm here. I'm going to try it, man. Getting across that. You see how high up that water is on my shirt?
Yeah.
It was in my hands, and I was on my tiptoes, and it was trying to float, so I kept pushing it down with my hand, but there was one section for about 3 steps I couldn't even touch the bottom with the walker, and I was just kind of moving through the water. Now, I don't know which way we want to go here. When we did Carefree Learner, it was obvious. We could only go left. This, I don't really know.
Barb, should I leave your noodle here? No, I'm going to take it with me. Oh, no, it may blow away. No, that's the security. Hanging container there. What do you got in there? Just for small
this
food?
is just for smalls, and this is, John found that stout tageless earlier up there on the beach. There's my baby's ear from earlier.
Oh, from today?
Yep. See that spit of sand over there where the boat's coming from, where the yellow and all that is? We were over there this morning.
Oh.
And we didn't find much. I'm just poking and peeking to see if we see any critters. I don't see anything. Slim pickings for shells out here. Now, at this point, we've been wandering around for a few minutes, and I'm not seeing a lot of shells. And I'm thinking to myself, good grief, did I get that deep and that dirty just to not find anything? What?
Look at your colors. You are festive. Yeah, well. Even the walking stick.
Uh-huh.
Fabulous.
Mermaid scales.
Of course.
So, which way does Paul say we should go?
He didn't say. He started walking around, so that's what I'm doing.
There's a lot of walking around and no shells, I say. My goodness. So, At first glance, this doesn't look super awesome just yet, but things are about to change and pick up, and we're about to have a lot of fun. Any luck, Barb?
I just found, I think it's a fighting cock. I don't know. Let's see.
Well, let's take a look.
Whoa, dude.
Nice whelk, buddy. Did you get that one on the shore or over here?
No, I got that on the shore.
Ah.
And I think it's either a channel, because it's right-handed. Not left-handed.
Is this the Cuttners with the big...
Well, we don't know. That's what the discussion is.
It's just a knobbed whelk, but
Yeah. I'll check it when I get it all cleaned up. I found one fighting conch that was empty.
Oh, please be something good. Please be something good and not a rock. Please be something good and not a rock. Hello, lovely. Ah! There is an enormous whelk right here that's got the hugest hermit crab in it. He's like enormous. And we scared each other. Heck yeah! A little pea crab in here with him. A big old... It's one of the giant reds. He's big. Really big. Oh, and he is pissed off. Oh, look.
and let me.
Whoa! He moves so fast.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
He moves so fast. Oh my gosh. Let's see that again in slow motion. See, he comes out of the shell, then pulls himself back with so much force that his claws actually disappear all the way back in there. And then he comes back out to look. How cute!
Wait a minute, I'm still not getting
A big giant red hermit crab.
Oh my God.
Like, maybe lobster size.
A big whelk.
And he's not happy. He's mad at me. Get him!
Wasn't anything you said, was it?
Well, I said I wanted his house, and I think he took umbrage. I'm not sure.
Well, I tell you, I would.
Oh, you did put him on. Is he alive?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, is he alive.
Yeah. An enormous hermit crab. Huge, big blue eye stalks. Scared the f***ing crap out of me. Oh, well, it'll clean, but... All right, buddy.
Got a brown banded wendell trap.
Oh, what?
My first ever!
Oh, show me, show me, show me.
I was going to tell you guys, they're here. You got to look for the little ones. That is a brown
my
banded
God.
wendell
Oh
trap.
my
Well
gosh,
done.
that is so tiny. Ooh, a brown banded wendell trap. Hey, these are fun. Now, we don't see these very often around home, and that's because, according to my Living Beaches book, distribution for them is a little more northeast Florida and southwest Florida. So we don't see them very often, but they are around here. You can find them around the Sanibel area and 10K Islands. Now see how these guys, they can either be the dark brown or light cream with that brown swirl going around it. They look very similar to a laddered horn snail, actually. And it's a little tricky when they're smaller to tell the difference between the two of them, but there are some subtle differences that I'll point out so you can tell the difference if you find one. Now, the brown banded wendell trap, see the opening? It has that thick lip around the edge, and it has more of what we'd call blades than ribs, and how they're kind of only got about 6 or so kind of swirls in them, and they also don't get very big. Their max on these brown bandeds is actually about a 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch long usually. Now, the laddered horn snail gets a little bigger, up to 1.2 inches. The color is different. The striping is more pronounced on the laddered horn snail. It has ribs more than it has blades. And it's longer and pointier, where the wendell trap's a little squatter and fatter. Oh, he's so little.
Well, you got a bunch of
What you
stuff.
got?
These all have hermit
Dog
crabs.
whelks.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there's another Cantharus.
Yep,
Yep.
yep, yep.
And the Sarasota.
And is that not a wendell?
No.
I don't think so. So,
What is
but
that?
they're here. You just
That's
gotta kinda
NASA
look.
there, right
They all
there.
have somebody in them.
The other one that I find here is the little white one, the Humphreys Wendell trap.
Oh, really?
That is really beautiful.
I don't have any of those. I have
Well,
some
keep looking.
angulates.
They're
but-
here, as you just proved.
Hey, I picked it up. I thought that can't be
Look.
I
right.
was hoping
Look.
you'd find at least one.
Oh yeah, look, it's a little tiny hermit.
A little Herman and a moon.
Yeah, that's what
Oh yeah, a little moon snail, yeah.
And he was running. He's got a little Hermy. There he goes.
He's running.
Oh, there goes another one who's running right there.
Yeah, they do. They just scurry around the whole area.
They're
When they
so
have Wendell
fun.
traps, we take them.
Now what's this?
That looks like a nutmeg, not a nutmeg, but a NASA snail, possibly.
Yeah.
Looks like he's in a periwinkle.
It could be a periwinkle.
Yeah.
No, I think it's one of those mud NASAs, I think.
A mud NASA?
Mud NASA snail. They do look like one, though. But keep
He
looking
do. They
around
look like
here.
the
This is where they
periwinkles.
are.
Yeah. Here you go, buddy. Have fun. I'm just giggling like an idiot watching all these little things run around.
Anywhere along the shoreline, all the way around, out ahead of us. And I'm with you.
Oh, look.
Okay.
Is he a seraph?
What is that?
What is that? No, okay, enough running. You just sit still for like 5 seconds so we can identify your shell, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty one. Very nice one.
After a lot of digging online and not finding much, I think this is actually a tree snail, a freshwater snail that a hermit crab actually just took over.
It's one of, shoot, the name escapes me, but it's a pretty one.
And then this looks like a tusk. Oh, no, that's an auger.
That's the auger, and that's a live
A
auger.
live auger. I don't
Yep.
find these guys live very much at
I
home.
know. Ooh, what's this over here?
There's lots of little dudes running around. Here you go, pal.
Faked me out. Thought it was a Wendell trap.
Oh. There's so many little tiny ones just running all over.
All come in right in this area.
Oh my gosh.
All the way around.
Well, I'm bummed that whelk had an enormous hermit crab in him because I would have took that home. What is this one? That's a Wendell trap with a hermit crab, I think.
Yep. I think you do. I think it looks like it.
Oh, he fell right through.
Yeah, be careful. You're smaller than your.
I did.
I think it might be. Let's see.
Looks like it.
Let me see.
No.
No.
Or is it a fly speck?
It's one of the little, yeah, this Sarah's, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
because it sure looked like one for a second there. It's like a hermit crab race. Oh, he wants to go. He doesn't want to hang out with these guys anymore. All of them are running. Look at him go. Look at him go.
One. And I'm right here.
My gosh.
Unless I find a better one,
There's a cantharus.
the one I'll keep. So what are you gonna do with it? I mean, how
It's a cantharus there, but it's got a hermy in him too.
this little dude?
This right here. This is the cantharus.
Oh yeah. What about this guy? Oh,
Oh, that's a small whelk.
look at my
A
nails.
small.
Digging in the dirt.
A teeny tiny little whelk.
Might be a
Yeah.
tiny not knob whelk, but channel
Pear?
whelk.
No.
It could be.
Oh, he ran away. They're fast, these little guys.
Oh, I see him. Yeah.
Zipping right around, man.
Oh, whose was this?
Look at this guy. He's got a crab in him too. Oh, he just tried to bite me. What a jerk.
Let's see.
This little guy.
Not a Wendell.
No, he's definitely not a
That's
Wendell.
nice one.
Fancy.
That's a
Oh, it's got a hole in it,
thick-lipped oyster grill. Euplera caudata. Nice.
Huh.
I love when they bring all these different ones in, you know, it's like having a smorgasbord.
It is. Even if we can't keep them, still fun to see them. Oh, are there rice olives here?
Yes, they are.
Nice. I've only ever seen those at Keewaydin.
Yep, they come in on the same way with the little crabs in them. Looks like the Atlantic, giant Atlantic carp.
Oh, yep.
That broke.
Oh, bummer.
So many of these. Don't we?
And they get big at home. The Van Heinings, the dark ones, and the regular giants. Yeah, we get some. I want to make castanets out of them, you know, like. Critters.
Well, unfortunately, it's cracked.
You don't say. Hey, Paul, what makes these big holes? I don't know if that was somebody's power pole from their boat going down in, or if a critter made that.
Oh gosh.
What is that?
Now, we have a critter called a mantis shrimp
Really?
that will burrow holes like that.
Really?
And the rub is that if it is one, you do not go sticking your hand down there because they'll take your finger off.
Yeah, they bite, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay,
Now,
but what if we do this?
if it pulls on your thingy there, you'll have it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Generally, there's two holes when it's a mantis shrimp, an entrance and an exit hole. Oh, look.
Huh? That's a live pear.
Oh! Top-notch condition.
Ooh, yeah. Good eye. He had his little eye socks out there for a second.
The colors are crazy.
Aren't they though? Now we will
That is
stand to
amazing.
see many more of them along that clay wall, but they may not be alive.
Now these guys look a little bit different than the ones that we found on the Carefree Learner trip, which were a little bigger and rounder, but this one's not very grown yet, so he's a little more angular and not round like the pear whelks we're used to.
Alrighty, well we're getting a few things. It's
Yeah.
not spectacular, but
You know what? This
not
is,
done yet.
I'm looking at this like Carefree Learner. You know, if I get something I can keep, great. If not, I'm having a really enjoyable time.
I'm
Hey, what do we got here? That is a lugworm, is it not?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it a piece of a sea star?
Is that what's... Oh, it does look like a sea star. Wait.
It's the remnants of a sea star.
It's a trio.
It's a broken.
oh yeah.
She's got an eye, doesn't she?
Yep, that's sea star, all right.
Amazing.
Boy, somebody's been nibbling the heck on him.
I would imagine all those hermit crabs that are running around here with stolen shells.
Yeah. Oh, it's just
Look, here's some more of those crazy holes. There's one there, there's one there. They could be power pole from a boat, or it could be mantis shrimp. We don't know.
That's another mantis shrimp.
Let's see if we stick the handle down who we piss
if
off.
it is, you got to be real careful
Wow.
going down there by hand because it'll take your finger off.
Gosh, that's deep.
What is it?
They're giant. They're mantis shrimp. That's what they call them.
Oh.
But they're more like a cross between a lobster and a shrimp.
No
And they're
kidding.
supposed to be very vicious.
What do we have here?
Oh my gosh. That is that very strange type of vermicularity, I think it is. Keep it. It's nice. Take a picture of it and send it to me and I will research the name. I
Okay.
think of it right.
It reminds me of a tegula, but it's got too much texture to be a tegula.
Yeah, yeah. It's a very,
And it's not a button.
See,
So after I got this little guy cleaned up, I was even more confused. At the beach, and then especially once I got it clean, it didn't look like my other button snails. It kind of looked like it, but it really didn't match it well. Mostly because he was kind of flat and skinny and a little too flat to me to be the modulus button snail that we know and love. So I posted this online in a couple of places, and other folks also thought, hey, it's just a button snail. But I kept looking at it and saying, it can't be, he's too short. So I went to an expert. I actually asked Dr. Ed Petouche, who is one half of the authorship of this beautiful Gulf fauna book on shells. And oh my gosh, if you can get a copy, this is a great book. He actually identified this as a modulus pasei, not the modulus modulus. So I was excited because I knew he looked different than my other shells, that he didn't really look like a button. And it was awesome to see that this actually was a little subspecies and a slightly rarer one. So there we have it from our expert, Dr. Ed Petouche. This is a modulus pasei. How cool is that to find something that looks almost like a shell, you know, but is different And I'm glad I asked, and I'm glad I asked him specifically, because this man has probably forgotten more about shells than most of us will ever learn.
Look, here, this is the other hole, I think.
Oh, all right, so we may be in a manta one now.
Yeah, I don't think we want to mess with that. Unless we want to lose a finger, potentially.
Really?
What's in the hole?
Possibly manta shrimps.
Yeah, that's what
They're
I
like
think
shrimps
they
the size of lobsters. So cool if I found a rare shell, that's fun.
Which one?
That little teeny tiny one I just picked up.
Yeah.
Here, let me see if I can fish it out of the jar.
Oh, you put it in the jar. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I usually use a little bait.
That.
Oh, that is very cool.
And Paul wasn't certain of the name. He wants me to take a picture of it
Okay.
and send it to him. I'm gonna
Good idea.
dig into my Witherington's book and see if it's in there, because not all the shells are there.
Do you think these people in the homes think we're out of our minds?
Probably.
Like, what are they doing?
Well, most folks come to the beach and like, ooh, pretty shells.
Yeah.
Pick up a couple and they don't care. I'm one of the dorks that I have to know what it is. I gotta know. I can't help myself. I just gotta know. So yes, if you can lay hands on this book, this is absolutely gorgeous. And there's shells in here that you will not find in your Witherington book. So if you can have it, you should get it, because it's great to have knowledge. Some of this is really sinky out here. Like quicksand. I would never do this by myself in a million years. The only reason I'm brave enough to even do this is because y'all are out here, and if I get stuck, somebody can pull me out.
Yeah, don't worry, we're here to help.
I'm hoping Richard broke the juju and nobody else is going to get stuck.
Yeah, no doubt.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, I'm not seeing the coffee grounds, but when I see coffee ground, chopped up plant stuff, that's when I start looking for the wentles and the tusks at home.
Exactly.
Because we do get the tusks at home too, further south anyway.
Okay. No, there isn't much of that anymore. When they did the beach renourishment, all that went away. It used to be like that, and I would find tons of it. Not anymore. They ruined it. Like they do everything.
Now tell me about that dark colored little heron right here to our left, or right.
Oh, hey there, little guy.
He's not one of the great blues.
No, definitely not a great. Could be one of the ones I call the tricolored heron.
Ah.
They're smaller and
Oh, a sea
three
pansy.
colors.
You got your foot on it. It's a sea pansy.
Oh, sea pansy.
Sea pansy.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like a little upside down mushroom. Oh, a sea pansy. We're seeing some really cool stuff on this outing. And a sea pansy is one of them. This would be the common sea pansy as opposed to the Gulf ones that we get on the other side of the state. Now, they're anthozoans, just like soft corals. So they're animals, they're not plants. And honestly, I was today years old when I learned that these guys are actually bioluminescent. I was floored to find that out and found myself kind of wishing that it had been dark when we came across this little character, because I thought that would be really, really cool to see. Now, according to my Witherington's book, they are not common, not really, on the Gulf or on the Atlantic side. Only from Jacksonville down to about Palm Bay, a little bit from Tampa to the 10K, and then a little more prevalent up in the Panhandle. So this was a cool, rare critter spotting that I was actually pretty excited about.
Come on, shells, man, where are you? Well, we got the best is out ahead of us.
All right.
If we're going to have a good day, we're going to have it over there. This would be...
Is that where the rest of our group is, over there bending over?
A couple of them are over there, looks like it.
The Sandbar stoop,
And what are they doing?
right?
The Sanibel, or Sarasota shelling stoop as I call it, this is what it looks like. Everyone bent over looking for shell goodies. Well, at home we call it the Sarasota stoop.
Sarasota. I really haven't heard that though. But I live in Sarasota, so
We got a lot of stoopers there, myself included.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so mushy.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to South Carolina? This is just like South Carolina.
What's this?
What do we got here? That's a whelk. That's the top of.
Wow.
Yeah. Old rotten one with boring sponge holes.
Definitely seen better days.
We got a bunch of hermit crabs all ganging up on somebody over here. What do we got going on?
Like a little whelk there. Small baby whelk.
Yep, hermit.
And a couple of NASA muds.
Oh, and that's what they're doing. They're eating what's in the...
Yeah.
Yep, they're eating what's in there. It's another hermit crab attack. He's in a nice baby pair.
Yep, that is a pretty one. Small, but pretty.
I like the little ones. They're easier to carry.
The clay wall, that's where the good stuff is, right?
No
there, that
kidding.
person.
Oh, okay, against the wall.
Well, that's where we're going.
All right.
Sally knows. She's already ahead of us.
Now, when you get over there, kind of a little bit beyond where Barbara is, and a little off to the left, you'll start noticing threads of seaweed, like long hair.
Okay.
Look at them very carefully, because that's how my friend Nancy found the 2 8-inch Teeners whelks a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
Really?
They were growing on the top of the whelk shell.
So the bivalves threw a bristle down on the back of the whelk.
Well, they're types of filamentary seaweed that flow in the water almost like hair.
Kind of like what gets on a hairy
Like
triton?
this stuff right here, kind of like that.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
And just look carefully, because she said she saw a flash of, oh, there you go, and it's empty.
That seems big.
Hey!
It's just retracted up there.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Well, that guy's got a critter in him for sure. That one I saw.
You can see the operculum in there. He may
I
be
see his
alive.
eye stalk. Oh no, flip him back over.
That's a good size, huh?
Look at he's looking at us. There's his eye stalks right there.
Very
See him?
Yeah, he's definitely home.
Hi, buddy. What's going on?
Aw.
What's shaking?
Here, guys.
Gorgeous colors.
And they were right close together?
Yeah.
Maybe look at the mate.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Sex on the beach.
Too much.
Is he coming out? Kinda, sorta. Yeah, he don't want to say hi, but this one's friendly. He wants to say hi. His little eyes are out there. Oh my gosh, this is like Wild Kingdom. This is still fun. Molt from a horseshoe crab. Ooh, those are slippers or some kind of tunicate or something. Oh, horseshoe crab molt. Big fat fighting conch. He's nice. I mean, really, really nice. I don't know, but there's more stuff over here.
Oh, what?
There's more stuff over here.
Yeah?
Here, Paul, I got one for you.
It's starting to pop up a little bit now.
Yep. Look at the size of this guy. And look at his top.
Yeah.
I mean, that's quality right there.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Yep, he's nice.
Color.
Yep, nice chocolate.
Good size, too. 4 inches.
That's a beaut. Now, how much longer do we have before water starts to go up?
We got quite a way. Over an hour, I would say.
I also just found that guy, a little horseshoe crab molt. Not much left of it, and it's in probably rough shape, but...
Yeah, where they are can be very interesting up along that clay wall. The tide pushes them into it, and they tend to
Oh, then they get stuck.
stuck.
Yeah. Sally's finding something. She keeps bending down to get stuff. Now, is this fairly shallow directly in front of us?
Very shallow. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what do we got here? Ooh. Big piece of a Venus. Oh. Big piece of a sunray Venus clam. Are you alive?
No, that's a spiny lobster.
That's a spiny lobster?
Yeah, that's a spiny lobster.
I thought he was one of the mantis shrimps. He's
No,
about the right
that's a
size.
spiny lobster.
A spiny lobster. Oh my goodness, another new species for us here on a day where we're seeing lots of new and different things. The spiny lobster is also known as the rock lobster. Yes, it's edible. It does not, I'm told, taste as sweet as, say, the Maine lobsters do, and it doesn't have the big claws, so it doesn't have all that extra meat to go with it, and basically you're eating the tail section when you eat these guys. But they are said to be quite tasty, a little bit subtle in flavor, and can get tough quick if you overcook them. But how fun is this? We've seen new species and different things all day today, and we can now add this one to the collection. The spiny lobster, aka the rock lobster. What'd you find, girl? Oh, you got a big Murex. I'm going to try to pop the map in here to kind of explain where it is that we are, but we're next to that big long seawall that was the reason for that deep water that we had to go through to get across. But it's much deeper down on the end where we crossed than it is over here. But of course you can't get to here because of the seawall. You guys find any good shells over here? What's this?
Here.
You're welcome. Good. We got a live one, small live one down the way.
Ooh, I don't like walking in this. This is tough. What you guys find?
There's a couple more.
Oh, green lip mussels. Fun.
Yeah.
They're the invasive green, invasive ones.
Yep. So this has been a lot like Carefree Learner. This has been fun. I just saw a shell, but where did it go? Hey, that's a nice big fat stout tageless right there. Look at you. You're a beauty. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nice stout tageless. I like it. Big fat one. And there's another one, and look at how big that one is. Wow. Cool. Another one of those guys. Awesome. Excellent. So yes, there are shells in here, covered over with some of this muddy sand. It's very silty. I'm gonna make my way back since the water's on the way down. Obviously, this place is so much better exposed. I want to try to get back across where that channel is when the water is lower, because that was really sketchy coming out here. Boy, the water has sucked out, but the wind has picked up. That's the other reason I want to get back to where I'm going, because if the weather does turn, I'm going to need to get out of here. Broken piece of a whelk. There's another one of those stout tageless, a little smaller. Now he's a little beat up. Oh, the wind just flew that right out of my hand. Holy smokes. There's a storm off the coast. And it looked like it was going to bloom up this afternoon. So I figured I better get my shelling in. My exploring. And I'm having a lot of fun over here. Checked all of this out. Been a good time. Paul says it's good over here by the wall, but it's not very easy to walk. It's very mucky. No, I think I've had enough fun. I think I'm gonna head back across the water. So not much in the way of things that we could keep today. A lot of critters and a different shelling experience that was very reminiscent of going with the Carefree Learner out into Sarasota Bay. And now for the sketchy part. So this was right after we crossed on our way getting out there. And you can see behind Richard, see where the corner of that dock is? That's where it's the deepest. That's where it's like over my chest and almost to my chin kind of. And you can see the other gal that's just by the dock still coming through there. You can see it's over her chest as well. Notice the color on Sally and Richard's shirts, how much darker they are up toward the top. That's how deep it was out there. So now for the way back, I have a fresh camera battery, and I'm going to be able to kind of show you what it was like going across this thing from the perspective of my GoPro, which is on a necklace mount and roughly just under my chin. It looks shallower. It looks it. That's no guarantee necessarily, but... They're shelling over there.
Well, you're more optimistic than I am. I don't think they're shelling. They're looking.
All right, so this isn't nearly as bad as it was.
We're in it.
We're just about to it, at the end of this dock. Whew. No, he's out there on the beach looking for stuff. Yep. And this isn't nowhere near as bad as when we came across, Barb. This is actually better. It's much, much, much better. Oh my goodness gracious. That is so sketchy. It's so slick up here too. Very, very slippery, guys. Yep. Slimy, like your feet are gonna slip. Now remember what this depth looked like just as we were getting ready to cross too. You can see in the reflections in the water up there at the top of the pilings, that's Paul in front of me, and the water is up to these bigger rocks up here. It's covering over some others. That was as we were getting ready to cross. Now you'll see it as I'm coming back. Watch your footing. That's the spot where he was telling us to go sideways because it was slippery like that. All beat up fighting conch there. We should start looking for rock snails now. There's another of the Strombus right there. Is it alive? Oh, hermit crab in that guy. And, oh my gosh, an unoccupied shell. You're kidding. Ooh, there's another one. That's a nice big fat one too. Nope, he's got a hermit crab. Huh, an empty one. All right. Excellent. And yes, that muck made for one heck of a cleaning job, but that's another video. Oh yeah, this is much easier than it was before. It's a lot easier to get through now. I don't know if there's a hermit crab or not, but it's a whelk. Find anything fun? Gotta know. Oh, hang on, I gotta put this in my pocket.
That was a little bit better than the one.
Wait till you see the ones I just found out in the mud flats. And Gary got an eastern murex. He'd snorkeled and he got an eastern murex this big. Those stouts I got. Look how nice that one is. Rock snail, yes. Awesome.
He's got one.
Oh, he does? Stupid critters.
Okay.
Oh my.
Look. There's some monster conchs in there.
Wow.
I did just fine.
He did okay over here. He found some conchs and a whelk and yes. There were some really nice ones that were alive that I put back.
Oh, I had to throw back the most gorgeous whelk you ever saw in your life. Oh
Boy.
yeah, he's alive.
A jingle shell on an oyster. That's a fun find. Nice copper colored jingle, that's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this is so sticky. Ooh, that's worse now than it was before. And we got here, live hermit crab. And down you go. Hermit crabs are in everything here. Paul was telling us that they're a bit aggressive / invasive. Attack other animals and take their shells. Hey, a live big cockle. Hello, friend. Hi. Oh, you don't have to steal up. I'm not gonna hurt you. You just want to say hello. Hello. You're gonna grow up to be a big boy. I'll put you back in the water for 8 now, though. Ah, this was underwater when we got here. What we got here? Dead and broken. Oh, that's one of those big mussels he was telling me about. It's just a piece of one. I don't think I've seen this many oysters since I was in South Carolina, honestly. There's all kinds of crazy stuff in here. Oysters everywhere. Whoa.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff on them.
I mean, they're big boys, no doubt, but...
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a near right there. Ah! He bit me! Oh my god, he bit me! Yes! What a jerk! Wow.
That's a giant Easter
There's crabs in there, 2 of them.
Oh well.
Well, pea crabs, probably. They'll come out. And this guy is empty. All he has is some little oyster slipper things or whatever.
May I see?
Those are little slipper shells, it looks like.
There's one over here and there's one right there. Yeah.
After everybody headed over,
Yeah.
there's a manatee right here.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. Pretty cool way to wrap up our day here at the St. Augustine Inlet. That was actually a lot of fun. But it didn't start out looking like it was going to be that way either. Oh my goodness, so many new things that we don't see here at home. New ways of doing things, like driving on the beaches. All kinds of new critters, stuff we don't normally see. A couple of different shells we don't normally find at home. So overall, while it was a little weird and a little sketchy there, crossing through the water, not gonna lie, it was a good time, and a lot of folks had a pretty successful outing and found some different stuff that they don't normally see at home. So, we've had 2 stops now. One of them at Volano Beach was a bit of a swing and a miss, but this stop was actually pretty cool. Wasn't big on the quantity, but on the neat factor, on the newness factor, on the different factor, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed the second installment of the Spring and Summer Shell Chasing Travel Series. And in part 3, we're going to go to a new spot there in St. Augustine. I want to say Mantise is the name of the area that we were at, near the Mantise Inlet and Fort Mantise itself. So come on back, let's see what else we find in the next installment. And remember, if you want to have adventures like these, then you know what you need to do. Get out there and go shelling. And go ahead, take a look for some links up here at the end of the video. Check out some more adventures, and we'll be back next week right here from the beach with part 3. See you soon.